Alrighty, let's get after it. 10/24/2025, 4:32 p.m. 1 week away from Halloween.
Oh yeah,
Exactly 1 week.
the day I will be leaving for the USC Nebraska game.
You know, I was actually thinking about that on the way home from work right now. I'm like,
Yep.
man, when do you guys go to that?
Yeah, we're flying out Friday.
That'd be cool. Were you flying out of Midway?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was supposed to actually be O'Hare, but luckily the guy, like the salesman, he lives like 15 minutes from Midway, and he's like, dude, I'm just gonna talk to them and see if I could get a ticket like for us to fly out of Midway, because he's like, I feel like it's pretty stupid for both of us to have to go all the way to O'Hare. I'm like, yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I mean, Midway is just a lot easier to deal with.
Much.
Yeah. Anyways,
Something that's not going to be easy to deal with.
no, is gambling, especially when you're purposely rigging games.
Dude.
All I gotta say is sayonara. You're done. You're going for a while. You kind of, if you snitch, you're obviously gonna have problems as well. You know, to get like a plea deal or something like that. You're cooked, dude. You're involved with the mob. Obviously, it's personally that's like the part I think that is kind of cool. That the mob is still pretty prevalent to this day. Like, obviously, I knew they were still a thing, obviously, but just to hear that they're like still like,
Running gambling
yeah,
operations
like,
and
stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Dude, it's so, this is a very deep issue. Like, this is truly like the surface level.
I'm sure it is. Yeah.
It's like so far from over. I mean, maybe not. It's probably pretty close to over from what we're gonna hear, but it's far from over in the sense of like what's actually going on and what the hell's probably gonna end up getting covered up ultimately and or not released to the public. But like, boy, I mean, like every aspect of this is fascinating to me, like extremely fascinating. This first off, the fact that the FBI just like literally out of nowhere overnight. For anybody who doesn't know what happened, because there are people who don't know. Like I was with my brother and his buddies last night, which none of them are really sports guys, but even my brother, especially being that he like listens to this now regularly,
Yeah.
and follows some sports shit. I was like, so how would you hear about all this NBA like betting shit? He's like, what? I'm like, you didn't hear about this? He's like, no, I have no clue. And they were all just like sitting there like, what? I'm like, how does no one know about this? So there are people who don't know. Basically, the FBI has been running some kind of investigation for who knows how long into players and certain people either betting on games, fixing games. Also, those same people have been tied in with other former NBA players who were running illegal card games and rigging those as well that were also tied in with the mafia. And now, obviously, everybody's going back and looking at old footage and old games. And,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of weird shit where, obviously, it does. It's like, now you, like, almost have to question older stuff. Because, like, how long has this been going on? It's been going on forever. That's the biggest thing. It's like, this
I
isn't...
think it's kind of like it's been a thing. It obviously was a thing, and you've heard about it in the past. Like, you know, with the Black Sox rigging the World Series.
I was just about to say, like, literally probably 100 years. All of
yeah.
sports, this has been happening.
So, like, obviously, it's almost become a joke now, though, when people are like, oh, this is rigged. Like, this is so fixed. And it's like, yeah, I mean, you know, people brush it off to the point where it's like, yeah, you know, whatever. Haha, funny. It's like, no, it actually probably, there's a good chance. I think the thing that, you know, I think is, like, kind of the most ridiculous, it's like, yeah, you're a coach or you're a player, you're making millions of dollars, like, it's like, dude, like, I just want to bet so bad. It's like, really? Like, is it that big of a deal?
Well, yeah, so this is, like, this is why it's such a, like, multifaceted problem, because there's so many angles that you could, like, go down for this entire situation of, like, why are players doing it?
Like, seriously,
who make millions.
You're making tons of money, dude.
Yeah, like,
is your gambling addiction just that bad? Go, like, go on rain bet or something, dude.
Yeah.
Like, go play on video poker.
Like, Terry Rozier, that's obviously the biggest one.
Yeah.
Because he's a high-level player. Like, when Jonte Porter got busted, which he's kind of getting, like re-looked at now because people are like, well, who is he tied in with when he was doing it? So that's people are going back. But like,
there's like 4 crime families that have been involved with this.
Yeah, like big, like I think it's like the Gambino,
the Colombies or whatever they are,
the Colombo,
yeah, whatever.
Damn it, I forget the other ones.
Yeah, but, whatever they are. I mean,
yeah, they're but like, he's a big time player. He makes a lot of money. So yeah, like who the fuck are you involved with it when you're making $26 million a year? He's made $160 million in his entire
really
career.
Stupid.
What is worth 200,000? Like what is 200 grand worth?
I'm sure they probably, if I had to guess how it works out, they get approached by these crime families and they're like, hey, like probably give them some sort of deal is probably what's happening, if I had to imagine, and that's how they ultimately get involved.
100%, but it's just still like makes you wonder, like why would you
take that deal in the first place?
Yeah, why would you say yeah? Like what?
Yeah.
See, I think they don't. I think it happens by chance, right? Like a guy like also Chauncey Billups, who is embedded in this entire thing and was guilty of so far. Well, you can almost guarantee these guys are guilty because the FBI doesn't normally just fucking raid people and like if this was just like a random bust that happened on the streets, it'd be like, all right, all parties are innocent until proven guilty. But the FBI works up a pretty damn solid case before they come after people. So you have to assume that they're guilty. He was the one who was like rigging card games and being involved in rigging card games and high stakes, high level poker games and whatnot. And it's like, I think that's probably where you get in. You know, it's like, I feel like it seems like someone would just have to come up to you randomly and be like, so I'm with the mafia and we have a deal for it. It's like, no, it's just like how shit happens. Like just the same way when you sit down at dinner and like you randomly find out like, oh yeah, I went to school with your cousin. Oh, how do you know him? Like, oh, so-and-so. And then, oh yeah, well, I got a buddy who does this. And then just through talking, like you just end up with the wrong group of people and then you're tied in and that sucks. But also, like, yeah, you still have the option to use your brain and not get caught up in it all.
It's just like, I think it's just like when greed comes into it. It's like, I can make so much money just like doing this simple little thing.
Well, because you're thinking you can get away with it.
Yeah, it's like who's ever going to catch these X-ray tables?
That is not real, but that's like something that get blown out of proportion that people.
I mean, either way, I think you're a bumbling idiot if you get involved with that at all. I'm sorry, you deserve everything.
Yeah, 100%.
You're stupid.
These guys are so full on guilty. It's hilarious. But yeah, man. I mean, it brings into question like it now. Like it's like, okay, how long is it going to be before the NFL gets investigated? And MLS and MLB, like literally everything. Yeah, because now you have to question every single sport is in question.
Yeah,
now.
It's almost like another thing too, though. My biggest thing. I don't know if I want to necessarily say it. Either way, I just think centralized government as a whole should be investigated. We'll just say that. I think there might be something bigger going on that I haven't looked into. This is all going on to distract from something else.
Oh yeah, well no, that's definitely happening. There's always
put the tinfoil hat on. I'll just say.
Yeah, there's always when something big is going on like this, that's all over the news, and they've made a big scene out of it. Yeah. To where it's everywhere.
It's like, hey, look at this.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Look over here.
Yeah.
Look what this hand's doing.
Yeah.
Don't mind what this one's doing. Yeah. 1000%. Also, that I will just go ahead and just get this out there because it's hilarious that more people have already been arrested and they've already done more work digging into this than they ever did the Epstein shit, which is just fucking like, what are we talking about?
Thank you.
Release the files, dude.
Please.
There is no files. There is no videotapes. Fucking hostage tape.
Yeah.
He looks like he's filming a hostage video. Yeah. Cash Patel with his wide eyes. There is no videotapes. We didn't find anything. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
I personally think not a political podcast.
No.
I'm making my clown of the week. I'll just say that.
He's clown of the fucking century.
Yeah.
I liked him a lot coming into that role. Like, I was like, oh, okay, like change of face.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to be a little bit better. But, man, boy, the real rulers really put the fucking, press the thumb down on him immediately. I'm like, you cannot do that.
Anywho.
But anyways,
That's
yeah,
crazy. Yeah, it is crazy what's gonna happen. I wonder how it affects the NBA as a whole going into this season.
it's gonna affect literally everything. I'm not even kidding. Like, and we'll get into, but like as a touching point of NFL, like I think you're gonna see a lot of goofy shit happen this weekend in the NFL. I think a lot of people, as in like I don't know specifics, but if I'm guessing, right, like how does every single sports book from this point going forward, like now have to go into the NFL weekend after this news breaks, knowing that like players have been caught, a coach got caught doing, granted it wasn't rigging an NBA game that they know of yet, but like all that. How do they make lines for this week and expect nobody to be like, that's fishy? Like,
yeah,
no, you're not gonna see like every weekend. There's always like goofy penalties called. Or, oh, this went in the Chiefs' favor. Look at, oh, if it wasn't a Chief, like,
yeah.
There's always shit like that happens every single week. Teams get favoritism or some type of
look at officials
thing.
too, though, dude. Honestly, like
that's what I'm saying.
If you really want to, but I mean,
that's
again,
what I'm saying.
This has all happened before. When it comes to stuff like this, I mean, crime families aren't the only ones gambling. We saw
Tim Donahue.
Might as well just talk about, touching on politics a little bit, but like J.B. Pritzker released the whole thing, like $1 million worth of sports betting and stuff like that. It's like,
but he just got really lucky.
Everyone, that's what I'm getting at. Is like, it doesn't matter. Again, eventually what's going to end up happening is just all it's going to get brushed under the rug. No one, is actually going to really, they're really going to look at this for like a week. And then it's going to be like,
well, see, that's what I'm saying.
They're just like, these guys are our scapegoats.
That's what I'm saying.
These
like
are our scapegoats.
The shit that normally happens in a weekend that makes people cry rigged.
Yeah.
That you watch for like a weird weekend in NFL shit because like weird.
Fade the Chiefs. Let's just say that. Fade the Chiefs this week. Fade.
No, see, I think if I was a criminal and I was doing something highly illegal like this and I was involved in like an organized sports betting ring, I would let the Chiefs cover. Because I'd be like, if they don't cover, it's going to be very obvious that we're trying to cover our tracks. So we need to keep on pace and let them win and cover again, because then people will be like, oh, we'll see. I guess they are just beating the shit out of teams. Like, but really, all this comes back to the fact that I, as a sports bettor and a gambler myself, find a problem with gambling. I've always found it. Like, I do think it's not good for people. It's not. I do it.
Well, especially people with addictive personalities.
100%. And I'm one of them. But it's like, man, you when you open that door to the fact now that everybody just has it on their phone, and as soon as you turn 21, you just fucking download DraftKings, you download FanDuel, ESPN Bet, PointsBet, fucking every one of them.
There's all kinds now.
Yeah, and then the fact, like the big thing is the fact that these leagues are now taking money from sports books.
Oh yeah.
And putting out, like, I had this conversation at work about like how it's truly insane that like these companies are allowed to not only advertise all over every type of professional sports game, commercial break during the game on ESPN at all times, but you go on like FanDuel or you go on DraftKings and the first thing on there is like, Tim the Tapman's Cowboys parlay and fucking LeBron James parlay for tonight's fucking Browns game. It's like, you guys are having celebrities endorse picking the lowest odds thing, like the thing that you make the most money off of, because that's the biggest problem with sports betting is like most people who would never have done it in the first place that now have really easy access look at like, oh, I could just bet $5 and I could win like $700. So most people who don't understand betting are putting together what legit gamblers would call like sucker bets, as in parlays. And they're just making a fortune off of, no offense, but a lot of dumb people who just do that type of shit. And that's most people. And they're just taking full advantage of it. And now you have celebrities endorsing it and like literally putting pre-made parlays up at the top where like, and they're telling you, like 1.9 thousand people are currently on this bet and it's trending. It's got the little fire symbol. Like the way that they are encouraging sports betting and gambling as a whole to a very young generation, especially even a generation that's like come up with this type of technology available, it's kind of sickening. It's really messed up that like it's as easy as it is. Again, as someone who does sports bet, I wouldn't be opposed to not being able to. I would get by. I would totally just not do it anymore.
Yeah, I think most people would.
Yeah, definitely. But that's why it's a problem though, because access is so easy. Now, I don't think people shouldn't be able to, because I think you're an adult. Like, you should be able to do whatever you want. Yeah, it's legal. It's legal to do. Yeah, you can go to a casino. You could buy cigarettes. You could buy chew. You could buy alcohol. Like, you can do whatever you want as an adult. I think everyone's free of choice, but it's the conflict of interest of like them getting involved in the actual NFL, NBA, MLB. The fact that literally probably at least 20% of all the commercials during these games is check it now at ESPN Bet or take the money line parlay. And they got the hosts on ESPN and on SportsCenter and shit in between quarters of games going, the new odds, I'm taking the under on this game. And they got so many young people just like fully wrapped up in this, and it's a big problem.
Yeah.
Especially when now you find out people are rigging games, because there's so many problems with it, like as a whole, that can go wrong, that now they're spiraling. And that's why it is scary thinking like, man, when nothing's going to come out. This all leads back into exactly what you were saying and exactly what I'm saying about. That's why I think this weekend in the NFL is going to be kind of weird, where like this shit's kind of just going to start getting swept under the rug because everyone's waiting for something this weekend to happen to be like, he's throwing the game on purpose. So they're going to try, like, whoever is involved is going to have to cool their jets for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
To let the heat kind of come off of them. So you're going to see like a lot more. I don't know how to describe it. I can't think of like a good word for it.
No, I get what you're saying. I think everyone understands.
Yeah, and you can't, like, man, everyone's waiting for it. Everyone's waiting for the NFL takedown now.
But let's just hop into the NFL. Let's start with Chicago, Baltimore. I mean, we can start with Thursday night. I didn't watch it. I got really bored.
I didn't watch it either because I was out last night. But Chargers pick covered. They beat the hell out of them. I gotta say, Carson Wentz. I watched like the last half, but Carson Wentz, I got a newfound respect for that guy. I never actually hated him. I just think he stinks. But yeah, man, he took an absolute ass beating last night, and I think honestly what the Vikings did to him is criminal, and I think someone should be punished.
Yeah, it was really, really bad. I mean, and then they had like the whole thing with like JJ with his ankle, and then he's on the sideline like jumping around and stuff. It's just,
yeah, he jumped over a play that went out of bounds, and it's like, all right, obviously the guy's probably pretty close to ready to play. That's not unexpected, but like the fact, again, this is leading into everything I said before. They're protecting him. I think they're looking at him thinking this kid kind of stinks.
I would have to agree.
And they're trying to buy as much time as they can.
It's almost like everyone kind of said that coming out of college. They said he's entering the draft at the best time. He just came off a national championship.
100%.
Where all he had to do was turn around and hand the ball off.
Mm-hmm. And had a fucking insane defense.
Yeah.
And like, also a coaching staff that was cheating.
Yeah. It's like, maybe he's not actually that good.
Yeah. I mean, Carson Wentz had 32 dropbacks, got sacked 5 times, got pressured 13. He was absolutely beat up. He looked like he wanted to cry on that last sack of the game, dude. It wasn't a sack. He got knocked down after letting one go. I mean, his arm was in so much pain. I, like, truly felt for that guy. He looked like he was, like, about to be in tears. The amount of pain he was in, and it's like, you guys are just going to keep letting this go on? Like, this game's been out of hand since the fucking first quarter, basically.
Yeah, I think that's about when I stopped watching was after the first quarter. I was like,
yeah, it's like,
this is like actually really boring football.
Yeah, like, dude, put the other backup in. This guy's out there with a robotic arm as it is anyways. That was the Baker Mayfield treatment. He had the sling. I was like, when he had the fucked up shoulder, and the Browns were like, just go out there and throw it 50 times still.
They even talked about how, like, he before last week or whatever, he had like a sling on it, and then last night he's got the sling, and then another piece that like kind of limits the mobility of his shoulder at all. It's like, okay, then why is he playing? And then we had another thing with the kicker. Their kicker hit the camera cable again, but the NFL is like, nah, that didn't happen. So there's a particular thing going on right now because Al Michaels had talked about it, and they're like, actually, never mind. They said he kind of like called out the NFL. He's like, oh, they told me. Actually, I can't say that.
He 100% called him out.
Yeah.
Once again, I stand by. I love Al Michaels these days because he just doesn't give a shit anymore.
Yeah, it's great.
And it's great. Yeah, he goes, well, the NFL told me that I can't say that Will Reichard's missed field goal hit the camera wires. Apparently, it was an optical illusion.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, dude, it's so funny. I didn't see it hit the one from last night.
The one last night, I watched that video like 4 times.
So
and,
did
like,
I.
I don't see this ball like moving at all.
I don't think it did. I really
in
don't
London or whatever overseas.
definitely did. That ball took a 90-degree turn.
Yeah, you could like see it move.
Yeah, but it was just the way he kicked it. Optical illusion.
Stupid. Very stupid.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Game stunk. Chargers win. Quentin Johnson was doing cardio out there. That was pretty cool. Absolutely doing nothing for me in fantasy, so that was awesome.
Yeah, that really sucks. That sucked for me too because I had him in a touchdown bet and
yeah, super lame.
Of course, did not hit.
Super lame.
Yes.
But anyways, Chargers Baltimore. Lamar is limited in practice.
Bears Baltimore. You said Chargers Baltimore.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, Bears Baltimore. Whatever. Lamar's limited in practice. Bears secondary is absolutely slaughtered. Tyreek Stevenson out. Kyler Gordon out. Cole Kmet's out. Doesn't really matter. Maybe we'll actually see Colston Loveland this week.
Roshan Johnson's out. Braxton Jones is out.
They don't. Theo Benedict took Braxton Jones' shot.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of fucking injuries.
Yeah.
It's kind of bad.
DeAndre Swift is questionable.
Cairo's questionable.
Jake Moody's got it. I kind of trust him.
I do too. I seen a tweet about it. Someone was like, I think at this point the Bears need to leave in Moody and trust him to get. I'm like, yeah. He's a significantly better kicker than Cairo.
He's got the leg.
He does.
He's got distance wise. And then who else? Oh, Austin Booker again. I don't know. I think he's just like a lost cause. He's dead. I mean, I think honestly at this point, whatever, dude. The last 2 weeks he was like all good to go up until game day. Like, actually no.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. Don't really care. But
Lamar's definitely playing though.
Yeah, guaranteed. They kind of need to. Like they need, and that's why I'm taking the Ravens because they need this win to save their season.
Yeah, I mean the Ravens money line's pretty easy to take here. They're 7-point favorites.
That's a lot.
That's a shitload of points.
I think I might take the Bears on the spread.
I'm on the Bears +7 here because I do feel like our defense is kind of rolling.
But I'll take the Ravens. Well, we're really battered right now. We're asked against the run, and Derrick Henry's in the backfield, and so is Lamar Jackson.
100%, and I do agree with that. But our offense has a good chance to bail the defense out by keeping up with the Ravens defense, who is also terrible.
Bad.
Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, they I don't know. I mean, obviously they have to win this game. They have to win. They're 1-5.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't win this game again, that's just like put the nail in the coffin. That's it. Season's over.
I mean, unless it's like win out.
Unless you
good
go
luck.
On a 10-game run.
Yeah,
which is
11-6 end. Like no way.
Very unlikely. And then they probably will come down to like a week 17 like must-win game, and then you're in the wild card. Another must-win game. I mean, I guess the playoffs are all must-wins, but
yeah,
it's like there's just going to be nonstop pressure on this team.
Pretty much, and it's already on now. I mean, yeah, Lamar's got to go. Lamar has to.
It was on going into the season. The defense was buns.
Yeah.
After
they blown that game to Buffalo, like,
yeah,
man,
not good. Not good at all.
But I do think, like, I think they are still actually a really good team. This is kind of same shit as last year. Like, their defense is loaded with Pro Bowlers. Who knows why they cannot click and get it together?
They're loaded with Pro Bowlers that were kind of has-beens, if I'm being completely honest.
No, they got a lot of really young guys on there, too. I'm not just like Roquan Smith, obviously. He's a bigger name on their defense that's phenomenal. But, like, Kyle Hamilton's not washed. Kyle Van Noy's old, but he's still playing at a really high level.
But then, people want to get hyped about Jair Alexander. I could have told you how that experience is going to go. Yeah, we've seen that.
That one's
he was a clamped down corner for like 2 years. 2 years, he was really good, and then he just couldn't stay healthy.
I'm trying to look it up. Actually,
Marlon Humphrey's too busy talking about 50 states, 50 glizzies on X rather than actually locking in for Sunday.
They got their whole defense back pretty much, secondary wise. Looking at it now, I mean, all those guys are back because there ain't nobody really left on the IR for them.
Yeah.
So
I'm not scared of any of them, if I'm being totally honest.
Yeah,
we saw them at full strength last year, and they were still buns.
Not the last 6 weeks of the season. they turned it on and turned into the best defense in the league because that's what I mean. Like, they are on paper
How
and
good would
skill
they be
level
off
wise.
the first week back though, off injury?
Well, that is why I do think the Bears have a chance in this
Yeah.
game, because even though it's Lamar and they're coming off a bye, and it's not like age is coming off the bye, you could be a little bit out of it. And Lamar's missed a lot of time. Those guys on defense have missed a lot of time. That's why I think the Bears actually have a good chance to win this game, but for sure probably keep it within 7.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Ravens money line and take the Bears on the spread.
Yeah.
If I were to actually put money on this. I won't, but if I were to. Speaking of Buffalo, though, talking about Ravens blowing that game, Buffalo is going to Carolina taking on the Panthers. This is another one from Buffalo. They're, everyone's calling them frauds, saying they actually stink. This is the team to beat. If you're going to be this juggernaut in the NFL, this is the team. I don't care if they're 4-3. Yeah, 4-3. I don't care. If you're Buffalo going to Carolina, this should be like a 42-14 game.
They're 7-point favorites in this game on the road. Bryce Young
currently is a lot, in my opinion.
That is
for how the Buffalo Bills look.
Which is kind of my thought. Like, how did the book come up with a 7-point spread when they just got their asses kicked by Atlanta?
Yeah.
And then who'd they just play after Atlanta?
They
lost, huh?
The bye week.
Was it the bye right after Atlanta?
Yeah, because it was the Patriots before.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. So they lost to the Patriots at home in prime time. Then they go and get blown out by the Falcons in prime time.
Were they blown out, or was it a garbage time touchdown?
It was an ass whooping. They were fucking chasing the whole game. Go ahead. I could fact check it too.
So it's a 10-point game.
Yeah. A 10-point game against a team that was like 7-point favorites there.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean,
but nonetheless,
yeah, it was really close till the end.
I don't understand how all of a sudden they get favored by 7 on the road against...
I don't know if they're just going based off of like recency bias. Of just like, hey, the Bills have been really good recently, the Panthers haven't. Like going back to like last year. I mean, I don't know if that's what they're going off of or what. Like,
I'll tell you what, I'm on the Panthers plus the 7 here. I think
I don't hate that, but I do think the Bills win this game. Because again, like they almost have to.
The Patriots could run away with the division.
Yeah,
they're on track to. Andy Dalton is starting for the Panthers though this week, which is another reason why I'm like, Panthers plus 7. He can sling the pill.
No, he can't.
Better than Bryce Young. Bryce Young fucking stinks. So far, again, this year, he has not looked good. They're winning games, but they're not winning because of Bryce Young. They're winning because Rico Dowdle rushed for back-to-back 200-yard games.
But we saw Andy Dalton last year, and he was really, really bad.
And that is true.
Really bad.
I'm not saying Andy Dalton's good, but Andy Dalton is significantly better and understands a defense better a lot more than Bryce Young has proven this year.
Remember when they benched Bryce Young last year for Andy Dalton and how that went? And then Bryce Young came back and everyone's like, hey, maybe he's actually good.
And then he started this year and it's
Andy
like, wow,
Dalton just that bad that they're just like, and they need a little quick reminder. Like, hey, remember, this guy's actually significantly worse than Bryce Young, believe it or not.
I don't think he's significantly worse than Bryce Young. I really don't. I mean, Bryce Young... He's got a 61.6 completion percentage. He's got 11 touchdowns, 5 picks, 4 fumbles, 3 lost fumbles this year. He's averaging 5.8 yards per attempt. I mean, he's not playing good. He's playing really bad ball. Andy Dalton's he's rested up. The guy's always ready to go at a moment's notice. He's been a starter before. I think he gives them a better shot against the Bills than Bryce Young, just in my opinion.
Is that average per pass bad? I feel like that's not that horrible.
5.8 yards?
What do you want on like 15?
No, I'm not saying 15, but Josh Allen's at 7.8. And they still don't even really throw the deep ball.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying they're on the same caliber at all. But I'm just talking like Josh Allen still really honestly this year doesn't have like a deep ball receiver. He's not going ape shit, and it's still 2-yard average higher.
Yeah.
I mean, the Panthers basically they have nobody. It's Xavier Legette can't catch. We've seen that this year a lot.
What about Ted McMillan? Everyone said he was going to be
Ted's getting a shitload of targets, and he's not playing like terrible, but he's not been like great.
Yeah,
he's getting a lot of targets, but that's about it. But I'm on the Panthers plus the 7 here.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all.
I don't hate that at
all. God, I really don't care for this slate too much. Cleveland, New England, sorry.
Yeah,
obviously, I think we all know how this one's going to go. New England's going to win. And again, if the Bears had New England's schedule, I'm just saying this right now, we would also look like the best team in the NFL. I'm sorry, that their schedule is ridiculously like cake. And I think they're in the same boat as the Colts, dude. I think they are really good teams. How will it be when the lights get really bright?
Yeah, I think the Colts have fared fairly well. I think they'll be all right. I would make this argument for anybody looking at the Bears' schedule last year. This is how the Bears, we were 4-2, and we're like, dude, we're going to beat this team, we're going to beat this team, we're going to beat this team. And we're playing the Patriots. We fucking lost to the Patriots at home. Like, we looked at it and go, oh, we're going to win all these games, and we didn't. We thought the hard part was going to be the end of the year when it went like Packers, Lions, Packers, Vikings. Like, no, we got fucking smoked all year after being 4-2 to start off. So, to me, whether New England's got an easy looking schedule or not, it's like second year quarterback. They still got a lot of things to figure out. First time there, head coach. There's a lot of stuff there that could go wrong still, but yeah, they are playing good ball. Like, that's just what they're doing. There's 7. This week might be the biggest spreads of like any combined, like all the teams combined. It's crazy.
I think that also calls for a lot of upsets. I think it's another thing that a lot of people are going to see.
Yeah, it's like, it's really weird. It's like, it's either going to be a lot of upsets or it's either going to be just like a ton of blowouts that should have been expected.
Yeah, I guess
like,
upsets
like what you're
saying. A lot of boring football.
Like what you're saying. Like, oh, it's like Patriots, Browns. Like, this is Patriots all day. It should be a 10-point game, no problem, but whatever. But
the Browns might get frisky.
They're 7-point favorites. I'm on the Browns +7 here. On the road in New England.
Yeah, give me the Browns on a game-winning field goal.
Yeah,
and a poorly played game. It's on both sides.
Yeah, Patriots have been playing really good ball lately, and it's just one of those things where like this shit happens. Like teams are looking like, dude, are they the next fucking? And then they lose the next week. Yeah, and it's like, okay,
okay, well, sorry.
Yeah,
I mean, just come back down to earth for a little bit. You guys are flying a little high.
Pretty much, and there was another reason that I was on that, and I cannot remember why. I don't know. I know the Browns' defense isn't as good on the road. Also, the Browns are 0-3 on the road. It's like you feel like they're gonna get a road win here at some point.
You would think. Matt Eberflus never did,
and that's true. But like Drake May's been slinging it, but the Browns secondary is really good. It's really good. I just have a feeling it's gonna be closer than 7 points. That seems kind of nuts. Like I said, the spreads this week are just absurd.
Give me the spread on the Philadelphia and Giants. I'm just calling them the Phillies.
Giants are 7.5-point underdogs.
I think that's crazy,
in Philly.
Dude. Well,
it's in Philly. I'll give them that. And Philly's coming off a big game, at least stat-wise, against the Vikings, with A.J. Brown going for over 100, Devontae going for over 100, Jalen throwing for over 300. Giants coming off that tragic loss, but I think I'm on the Giants +7.5.
Actually, I think I'm going to fade you on that one.
They could very well blow out.
I think that's what I think. Well, I guess not. I can really see that loss last week that the Giants took really killing the swagger of the Giants right now, and the Eagles are like, you know what? You're still our son. You're still our little boy. And I'm gonna clap your cheeks.
They did beat them obviously 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
they're now playing them again. Both of these teams obviously are going to know each other very well.
Yeah,
this is also another important factor to take into consideration here. Brandon Graham is out. Coach's decision, whatever.
Didn't he just retire?
Yeah.
Yeah. Really stupid.
Which,
dumb.
Yeah, there's something funny about that, but A.J. Brown is out. He's got I think it's a hamstring injury. Yeah, hamstring.
I think they get Saquon going this week.
Someone else. Who else was it? Damn it, where is it? Oh, Cam Jurgens is out. That's big for their O-line. And they have not been able to get the run game going. And in all fairness, like, Giants defense played really good football for 3 full quarters. They locked it down for 3 quarters. They kept Denver to 0 points for 3 full quarters. On the road.
4, though. You got to play 4. 3
true.
Is whatever. You got to play 4.
But they also just locked the Eagles down the week before that and beat them.
Yeah.
Like, this defense is very well capable of doing it. And now without A.J. Brown, makes you start to wonder, like, damn.
No, they were winning games without throwing before.
They were, but Saquon has not gotten going this year. I think it's going to be a Saquon-heavy game for sure.
That's what I'm saying. They're going to get Saquon going. I think they get the run game going and give me the Phillies. Why do I keep calling that? Give me Philadelphia. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm still on I'm still on the Giants plus 7.5. I think that's too many points for a team that you just played 2 weeks ago and beat. I don't care about this loss. I think
I don't know. I think that loss might have affected them, dude.
I think a guy like Jackson Dart is so young. He's so brand new to the league.
And he hates gonna mess up.
He hates losing. He's fucking no. This is redemption. Like this isn't a woe is me. Let's fucking kick rocks and fucking dwell on it. Like
they
I
get
think
in their head. I mean, that's how it is playing a sport.
They know they were supposed to stink this year, though. That's why I don't think it's that big of a deal for them to have lost that game.
But as a competitor, you're not going to sit there and be like, well, people knew we were going to suck. Like, no, they're sitting there thinking like, no, we are good enough.
Well, that's why that kind of plays more to my point, what I'm saying. Like, they lost last week. Everyone's looking at it like, yeah, this team sucks. This is what we expected. They suck. And they're like, we don't suck, actually. We've actually been playing better than you guys have expected us to play. We're going to come out here and fucking win this game. Like, they're going to do what they can to win this game. And Dayball, too, especially after blowing that game, they're going to have to do everything they can to not get everybody in that building fired after this week. If they get blown
it doesn't
out,
matter what you do, you won't get fired.
Well, unless you're gambling on sports.
It's true. Shout out Rasheed Rice. You can,
maybe
as long as you're not gambling, you'll be okay.
Maybe Dayball was fucking gambling on that Broncos game, dude.
Might have been, dude. Honestly, investigate that guy.
He fucking went.
Investigate Tweedledee.
He went up 26-8 and then fucking took Broncos money line and then just let his team collapse.
Yeah, he's like, watch this. Like, Jarvis, take Broncos money line.
Oh my god, he's like, I'm getting 16-1 odds. I can't fucking not take this.
This is juice. This is major juice, dude.
It's too good. That's so funny. But yeah, I'm on the Giants plus 7.5. That's so many points.
That, though, Dallas and Denver. Dallas is going to Denver, taking them on, dude.
Cowboys are 3.5 point underdogs here in Denver.
Give me the Cowboys on the spread and give me the Cowboys on the money line. I think the Cowboys are kind of getting hot, dude.
Defense is kind of starting to click. Eberflus had the boys fired up this past game.
That's what I'm saying.
And honestly,
George Pickens, their chemistry is there. Dak Prescott is looking good. Running game's looking good. Broncos defense, I mean, granted, they could be picking it up. I mean, which looks like they are picking it up, but
maybe.
I still don't.
Are they?
They still seem to be a shell of their former selves.
They just let the Giants fucking drop 30 on them in their own stadium.
Scoreboard.
Yeah, I know, but still, you're talking defense.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you guys.
No, it's not. It's not good. It's bad.
This is the Giants we're talking about.
The
they
Giants
stink.
with no
Remember,
receivers, with no receivers. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like literally nobody on that team. They have a bulldog at running back, and
dude,
that's it.
If I want to say it, if I'm going to say it right now, Bo Nix's regression this year is the biggest problem on Denver.
It's hard to say. Like
he doesn't look good. Granted, the defense is also at fault, but Bo Nix does not just look that. He doesn't look that good. He looks like Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah, he's definitely making some questionable decisions. He doesn't look as good, but I think this is a pressure thing. I think
definitely not as bad as what's going on there in Houston, but not that good.
Yeah, for sure.
CJ Stroud's cooked.
But I think it's like a lot of limelight now. People seeing how good he was last year, and now it's like, oh my god, he's gonna be 10 times better than just like the CJ Stroud thing.
Like the thing I said about Jaden Daniels too. Yeah. There's a whole year of tape on you now.
Yeah, people
know.
They just don't have a run game. Like, man, that's Denver's like kind of biggest problem. Like their run game is.
What's up with that? Because Javonte Williams was a walking trash can out there last year in Denver, and then he goes to Dallas, and right now he's looking amazing.
Yeah.
So far.
Now,
week 8, but so far.
J.K. Dobbins, in my opinion, take him for a touchdown this week because they are playing the Cowboys. Cowboys are like 32nd ranked team against the run this year, or 30th ranked team against the run. They're terrible. You're gonna probably see the run game pick up a lot. Probably gonna be a high scoring affair if I have to guess, because I just think like PS2 is obviously gonna be on CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, but George Pickens is over there,
and George Pickens
and
gonna be
Ferguson's over there,
and Jake Ferguson obviously has been popping off too, and Turpin too.
Turpin's not that bad actually. He's actually like a pretty okay wide receiver 3.
Yeah, he's solid. Yeah. So I mean, I definitely think Dallas. I'm on the Dallas Cowboys plus 3.5 here. I think their offense is rolling. I could see Dak throwing multiple picks this game. He is kind of due. He's like on a tear. He's on unbelievable right now. I could see like a
2-pick game from Dak. One might be a house call. I could see a house call.
But I could see Dallas's defense getting a pick here too. Like
that's what I'm saying. Bo Nix has been kind of sloppy, dude.
I'm on the fuck. Denver is on fraud watch for me. They have been all year so far, but they're like on It's like after 9/11, you had cards like yellow, fucking for terrorist level, blah blah blah. Like it's yellow right now. Denver's about to move to red for me. They're in the yellow. They are on the watch list of like this team's fraudulent as hell.
Yeah.
And I don't believe in their offense. I don't give a fuck that they came back and scored 30 points in the fourth quarter. It was impressive. It was fun. It was crazy. It made for a great piece of history.
Like
but
I said,
it's
dude,
not impressive to me to lose like that. And
I don't think Denver's that good.
Come back. Denver, they're good. They're not what everyone thought they were going to be. They expected the offense to be a powerhouse and the defense to be top tier.
I think
the defense has been shaky. The offense has been shaky. Nothing has clicked.
What I'll give Denver, my opinion, a bad 5-2. Their record, they got a good record. They're a bad 5-2.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't done anything crazy impressive, really. Like, honestly, that's just what it is. They haven't impressed me. The games that they've won have been like, okay, you got the dub. That's all that matters, obviously. Winning cures everything, which is fine. You can't apologize
for a win, but it's like not
which
great.
is fine. But yeah, something's not right there.
Sunday night's gonna be pretty good. I honestly don't want to. I want to talk about this. So Aaron Rodgers said he's like, I played in Green Bay for 18 years. I'm gonna retire a Packer. I think Aaron Rodgers might be juiced up this game, dude. The smelling salts are going to be going crazy.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think the Steelers put a whooping on the Packers.
Steelers are 3-point underdogs at home against the Packers, who have not been able to close out fucking any game. They've not been able to cover the spread.
Give me the Steelers all day.
Steelers +3 for me. Yeah, 100%. I agree. I think the Packers actually probably lose this game.
That's what I'm saying. I think Aaron Rodgers might, he might drop like a 4-tutty game.
He's going to try to. This is where it gets tricky because he's going to try to. But he played with Matt LaFleur for a long time. Matt LaFleur is a very smart coach. We've talked about he's one of the best in the league. He knows what Aaron Rodgers likes to do, and he knows what he wants to do. And Jeff Hafley's been a great DC for Green Bay. And in their defense, they've had a shaky O-line all year, which is why they started doing 6-man protection, and they started using God damn it, who's their tight end that's like 6'7", 325 pounds? I can't remember his name.
I don't know.
We just talked about him last week. They're using him in a lot of 6-man protection to give him a little extra time. Micah Parsons is out there. Micah Parsons is coming off a massive game against the Cardinals. He's hyped up.
Yeah.
He's trying to beat Cheeks here in Pittsburgh. Especially he's up against, it's like you got TJ Watt, Micah Parsons. It's going to be the storyline. There's a lot on the line for the Packers here, too, because they cannot seem to... They're not dominant like everyone thought.
I honestly, that's what I was going to
They're like the Broncos.
I was just about to say that. I think the Packers are just like a very, like...
They haven't proven it yet.
Meh team. Like this year, like granted, they start off 2-0. Everyone's like, oh my God, the Packers might be the team to beat. That might be the team to beat this year. Then all of a sudden, it's like, these guys kind of stink.
2-0 with absolute ass whoopings. They're like they looked really. They looked
like
good.
The Saints last year, where they're like, dude, we just dropped 84 points in 2 games. It's like, whoa, we're actually might be back. And it's like, then you guys go and tie the Cowboys
right after the Bears beat them.
Yeah, and then you guys are chirping the Bears, saying how bad the Cowboys were.
Yeah, I mean, it's there's a lot on the line for this game. It's a huge game.
I want to say this actually real quick too, because I got into a discussion at work. Someone, my boss, he brought up the Bears, and I'm like, I never once said the Bears were a good team. I will not give the Bears the credit of calling them a good team right now. We're 4-2, cool. Things are looking up.
We're on the come up,
but I don't think we're good.
Yeah, we're on the come up.
Yeah, that's it. And then it's like, because he was like, well, what did I say? I'm like, all right, what I said about the Colts. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Like, the Colts are just like very iffy to me. I'm like, I think they have all the talent there. I think they're very good. Like, they are good of like, they could have a chance, I guess, at making a run. But I don't know if they actually can when it comes to the playoffs. Like, if the lights get too bright. Like, that's all I said. I'm like, I'm not saying that they'll lose. They'll be a first-round exit, but I guess, you can't just guarantee right now, like, the Colts are going to the AFC Championship at least. But then he's like, he gets all defensive. He's like, well, you think the Bears are good? I'm like, no. I don't think the Bears are good.
Yeah, I mean, you could say the same thing, though, for, like, any team. Like, you can't say the Bills are going to go to the AFC Championship for sure either. Like,
they're more... The reason why I said that is because proven and then not proven. I mean, this is the first year for the Colts, so it's like compared to a team like the Bills, Chiefs, or like teams that have been there.
Yeah, I mean,
they're
the Bills,
every year.
Yeah, they managed to make it, but when you think about it, it's because there's a lot of other teams that aren't competing like the Colts normally. Normally the Colts stink. Like that, their whole division stinks the last 2 years. Like, well, C.J. Stroud in the 1 year in Houston, had a shot at it. But there's a lot less competition the last couple years now. All of a sudden, it's like, oh shit, the Jags are actually have a good enough record to make the playoffs. Oh, the Colts are actually playing some of the best, if not the best, football right now out of every team as a whole. I mean, I think the Colts actually probably continue on this path all year. I really do. They just look sound.
I never said that they wouldn't.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, but like I think just as a side note, they just look so well rounded. Everything they're doing is working. Defensively, offensively, the pieces they picked up.
Okay, we can't say defensively as a whole. Their secondary is their biggest liability too.
Their secondary's good though, right?
It's banged up now.
Yeah, currently.
That's the problem.
But Bynum's not out for long. That was a injury in the pregame shit, the concussion thing. So like that hurt him.
That was Travarius Ward.
Oh, Travarius Ward. That's right. That is right. But like losing him, I mean, that was a short-term thing. That wasn't any type of major. Where like now you see like with the Bears, it's like okay, it's like week after week. Like this guy, oh he's back. Oh he's gone.
Yeah.
Oh he's back. 2 weeks later. Oh he's gone again. Like,
that's why I just don't understand too with that the whole Bears situation, what's going on. But nevertheless. Yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. I never once said to anyone that the Bears were a good team. And I'll stand by that until we actually do something cool, like maybe even win a playoff game. I think you're a good team if you win a playoff game. I'd say that would make you a good team. You're not bad if you're making the playoffs. You're obviously good enough to make it there.
That's arguable. That's arguable because there's some shit divisions in football where teams make the fucking playoffs when going like 500.
Okay, I mean, like, let's put it this way: you got 6 wins. Say you win out your division. That's 6 wins. Okay, you still got to win at least 4 more games.
Not really. I mean, if you win out your division, you could win. You could go 8-9. I mean, what year was that? Last year or the year before? Someone was 8-8 and was leading the division. Like I think it was the NFC South. Maybe. Was ass. It was like between the Bucks and Falcons, and they were like fighting for who was gonna go fucking 9-8.
No, the Bucks ended up going in with 10 wins.
Yeah, at the end of it, but
10-win team's a good team. I mean, you can't say that. The 10-win team's a good. That's actually a really bad team.
Fighting it out in the fucking NFC South is dog shit though. Like it's like you guys are fighting at 500 for whoever wins one more game than the rest of the division is going to be like the team that gets the.
That's again the same discussion for the Colts. Then their division's really bad.
Yeah, it is bad, but if they dominate it, it's a little different. Like that's the thing. Like if your division's terrible, you should very well end the season 3-4 games above the second place team. But if you're like fighting it out at 500 with 3 different teams in your division, it's like, geez Louise. Like, I don't know, but I don't know how we even got on that from the Steelers Packers.
But yeah, either way, yeah, Steelers Packers.
Steelers +3. This is gonna be for me. It's +3. I think they're at home.
I think the Steelers win.
Yeah, they very well.
I truly do think they win.
I think they're probably gonna pull it off.
Hot take. I think the addition of Michael Parsons of the Green Bay Packers has not been as significant as everyone thought it would be.
I think it's about what I expected, I would say.
I mean, for someone of Michael Parsons' caliber, I think he would have, up until last week, more tackles than Jamar Chase and more sacks.
Yeah, I mean, the more sacks thing is kind of... It's going to be a little skewed now. He just got 3 this past week. But, like, that's exactly it. Like, he just had 3 sacks. Should have had 4. Got robbed the 1, but, like, had 3 sacks against the Cardinals in that game. Like,
yeah, but still not. I mean, that's one game. It's still not significant. It doesn't count for the last 6.
Yeah, it doesn't, but it does. Like, because the guy's making an impact. He's having a big impact. Like, no matter what, I think that's what I'm saying. Like, in my eyes, he's doing what I expected out of that. Like, he's going to have some big games here and there, but they just needed that presence. Do you want to give him
$92 million just for his presence? Like, hey, just go out there.
If it helps a little bit.
$92 million.
If it helps a little bit and you're only a piece or 2 away from making it to a Super Bowl, absolutely, I would say so, yes. Because if the Bears defense, if it's like, we need a pass rusher, and we go and get one guy, like we did, Grant, we're not on the level.
Progress.
We're not on the level of the Packers. But, like, I mean, and Montez Sweat is not.
Oh, no. God, no. They're not even in the same realm. I thought you were talking about the Khalil Mack thing.
Oh, no.
Khalil Mack came in and put up numbers.
Yeah, he did at least. For
Montez
1 year.
Sweat, I stand on.
And then the next year, they double-teamed him.
Yeah, and then... then the year after that got injured.
Mm-hmm.
It was just bad. Montez Sweat, though, he's butt cheeks.
He is.
I hated when we signed him.
But if you're a team that's competing for a Super Bowl already, like we're not even competing for shit, and we're like, we need a pass rusher.
I mean, again, anyone right at this current point in state, the Bears are exceeding expectations, in my personal opinion. I did not think we would be a very good team. I thought we're still at least a year away from being an above 500 team.
I expected us to end the season with like 9 wins. I really thought we'd be like 500 or maybe
that would be cool.
Slightly above, slightly under. Like
I
it's
would
be
be
7
happy with
9.
that. I would be happy with that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, because anything's better than last year.
And the year before that. And the year before that.
And the year before that. Yeah, we could do that all the way back to about 2018.
Yeah. But, yeah, dude, I don't know. The Monday night slate is not that crazy to me either. We got the Commanders going to Kansas City, taking on the Chiefs. So, obviously, Jaden Daniels isn't playing. Marcus Mariota is getting the start.
Yeah, Chiefs are 12.5-point favorites here in Arrowhead over the Commanders without Jaden Daniels. I mean, I'm on the Chiefs minus 12.5. That's a shitload of points, just like it was against Las Vegas. But
yeah, but Las Vegas is really bad.
They are terrible.
Yeah.
They are terrible. It is kind of crazy that this is a bigger spread than it was even against the Raiders. But I just think
I feel like I wonder how much of a point differential is it when you have your starting quarterback in versus when you don't. Like, does that affect the line? I would imagine it would, right?
1,000. Oh yeah, 1,000%.
Like, I guess just like how much?
It probably would. If Jaden Daniels is playing, I bet you the spread would probably be like 10.5.
Yeah. Okay.
No, not even. I could probably see it being closer to like
7.5.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I wonder, how much the actual difference is.
I'll tell you what though, the Commander again, I don't think Commanders are impressive. Their defense is not good. Their defense isn't good. Their offense.
Their leading tackler again is Bobby Wagner, 36-year-old Bobby Wagner.
He's a beast though. He's fucking
awesome.
Is,
but he's
so good.
It's like, dude, you would think someone 10 years younger than him would maybe kind of run downhill.
Yeah.
Harder than him.
Yeah, but I don't know. Chiefs to me are like.
I don't know if I'll take that spread. I think I would definitely just take the Chiefs on the money line. Granted, we've said this before, and it's like I'll die on this hill. And granted, I've been proven wrong, but it's like, dude, they're professionals. Like, come on, they can't. Come on.
I'm curious to know. I did not get a chance to look up what Dan Quinn and Cliff Kingsbury's record is against Andy Reid. I would have liked to done a little research on that because I'm sure that probably plays a big factor into it, and Dan Quinn's record on primetime games and blah blah blah, all that type of stuff. But I just think the Chiefs have not. I don't think they've hit their full stride yet. They played one game with their receiving core back in place, and they fucking dominated. So, what are they going to do now that he's practicing every week? They're practicing together every week now. They've had a whole nother week to stay together after coming off of a 2-touchdown big game for Rashee Rice.
If the justice system was better, they wouldn't, because one of them should be in prison.
Yeah, we can't keep living in the past. He ain't in prison, and that's what sucks, because the Chiefs are good, and they got him back, and he's good.
It justifies things like that.
It does. But man, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, and they're only getting better. And as the offense continues to produce more and more, that defense just gets better and better. And Spags is figuring it out. It's 12.5 points seems like a lot, but it's in Kansas City too.
Yeah.
Primetime game though, that kind of gives me some hesitancy, but because I feel like typically you don't see a lot of blowouts, but then and there haven't been. This year there hasn't been, and then until last night.
This year been really bad.
No, it's been good actually.
You think so?
Yeah,
I feel like before I was really be able to it really held my attention, and I feel like lately I've just been
yeah, it's been pretty good this year. There's been a lot of overs on primetime, which last year that was the thing everyone bitched about. It was 15 games in a row went under because it was just nobody scoring.
Yeah.
It was really bad, but I'm on the Chiefs minus 12.5. I just think they're too good right now. They're too good.
Yeah.
And they know too. Also, they need a shot. They need a shot to stay in the lead in their division. That's the other thing. Chargers keep winning. Chiefs are going to be chasing.
And
Denver wins.
Fraudulent Broncos out there.
That's what I'm saying. If Denver manages to squeak a win out here over Dallas, the Chargers are coming off a big win. Chiefs need to win this game, and they need to continue doing what they've been doing. So, I'm on that.
Personally, that's all I got because it's all the games I care for. If you want to run off other ones, go right ahead.
Yeah, I'll just run off. I was like doing a whole slate. Colts are playing the Titans in Indianapolis. Colts are 14.5-point favorites.
Take it.
Yeah, I'm on the Colts minus 14.5 here. They are missing Jeffrey Simmons. The Titans are missing Jeffrey Simmons and who else? They're missing L'Jarius Sneed on the back end, and someone else is out for them that's pretty big too. Can't remember who, but they stink. They don't have a coach. Colts coming off a big win against the Chargers. They're coming home. I think they wiped the floor with them. Just my opinion. Niners at Texans. Texans are 1.5-point favorites here.
I hate that personally.
I mean, that is what I'm like. What sense does that make? There's so many gigantic spreads. Like we already covered. Like Browns are 7, Giants are 7.5, 7.5, Colts are 14.5, Chiefs are 12.5. You got the Bears at 7, Panthers at 7. There's so many big spreads this week, and then like the Texans coming off that shit performance against the Seahawks in primetime, and all of a sudden they're going to be 1.5-point favorites. Like give me the Texans minus 1.5. I think they're winning. I think they're going to win. I absolutely think they're going to win this game. Some dumb shit's happening. That line doesn't get made for no reason. There's a reason they think the Texans are going to win. Their defense is stellar. CJ Stroud needs to have a good comeback game. They need to stay somewhat competitive. They are at home. Niners are still super banged up. I mean, Mac Jones has been playing good, but like Ricky Pearsall probably still going to be out, so they're still going to just be stuck with like Jennings, Kittle, who's only 2 games back from missing the first 5 of the season. I'm on the Texans minus 1.5 there. That might be a mistake, but we'll see. Bucks at Saints. Saints are 4.5-point underdogs. Bucks coming off a terrible loss against the Lions. Looked like shit. Baker played like shit. Mike Evans is out. Bucky Irving is out again. Somehow this guy who was not hurt and then all of a sudden on a Wednesday told the team, like, yeah, I'm kind of hurt. Now he's missed fucking 3 straight weeks or 4 straight weeks. Like, that, it's looking bad for them. They're banged up. Their defense is mediocre. And Saints are coming off an absolute ass kicking.
Doesn't matter. There's no way you take the Saints. I would take the Saints on the spread.
This is a division game. They've already played each other once. Kellen Moore is a good offensive coordinator. They're at home. They got to get something figured out. I'm on the Saints plus 4.5 here.
Yeah.
That's for me. It's like whatever. Dolphins at Falcons. Falcons 7.5-point favorites here. I am on the Falcons minus 7.5.
The Dolphins are an absolute disarray.
Yeah, they're a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
And Bijan Robinson is, I mean, he's probably going to run. Bijan 2 touchdowns this week, probably is pretty safe
I like
bet.
That. I like that.
If I had to be honest. Don't have much to say about that one in all honesty other than that. And then really Jets at Bengals. Jets have not announced a starting quarterback yet because Aaron Glenn is playing some trickery here. He doesn't want to give the Bengals any type of advantage against his dog shit fucking team.
And then Woody Johnson comes out and says, it's Justin Fields' fault.
Yeah, that was another thing. Yeah, it's like his rating and we can't fucking with a QB, he's got to be able to complete passes and blah, blah, blah. Like he just kind of dogged his own quarterback. And it's like, well, yeah, you guys are about to be 0-8 because I think the Bengals are going to win. The Bengals are 6-point favorites.
That's too much.
They're at home.
Opinion. I do think that's way too much.
Sauce Gardner is out. Garrett Wilson's out.
Sauce Gardner's buns. Don't matter.
He's still out. That leaves who the fuck's covering? Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. I mean, what are we doing here? Bengals minus 6. I think Bengals just blow them out. I really do. I think Flacco's going to fucking eat. Flacco used to play for the Jets. This is going to be kind of a rub it in, fuck you game for him. Throw up the double middle.
Turning into like Ryan Fitzpatrick.
I just forget how dare you slander his name and put him in the same category as Ryan Fitzpatrick was ass. That dude sucked.
He was awesome.
I don't know how the fuck that guy got a TV job. I swear they only give TV jobs to like the some of the worst players.
He had that one run with Tampa Bay that was really good.
Yeah, he had flashes, but like overall, I mean, he sucked. That's why he played on 30 different teams. It's like, how does he have a job? He's like, he gets a job as an analyst. Dan Orlovsky gets a job as an analyst. Mark Sanchez gets a job as an analyst. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. They just pick like the worst players.
Yeah. Hop into college football real quick, though. We got IU taking on UCLA in Bloomington.
Yeah.
Dude, I think it's going to be a close game. Honestly, I do. I think it's going to be a close game. I think, well, close in the sense of like it's going to be a hard-fought win. It's not going to be like a cupcake game or nothing like that. I don't think cupcake games actually exist. I do think obviously IU continues to run. They win. But I don't know.
Yeah, I'm on IU here. They are favored by like 27 points.
I
Almost
hate that. It's too much.
They're at home. They got to be really hyped. They're number 2 in the country, first time ever. This group's proud of what they're doing. They should be proud of what they're doing. They've been playing great ball defensively, offensively, even on special teams.
That's the only problem. That's like the thing.
Yeah, I think they absolutely blow the doors off UCLA. Nico Iamaliava is questionable to start, so they're probably leaning towards him not starting, if I had to guess, which is why that spread is so gigantic. I still think it would be 20 plus if he was playing, but nonetheless, like, yeah, I think Indiana's going to beat the fucking brakes off him. I mean, there's no question there in my mind.
Got to have an IU talk.
And really, no injuries for IU, honestly, like, not that many.
Nothing significant, I guess I'll say.
No. And then I guess like quick other matchups. You got Ole Miss taking on Oklahoma in Oklahoma.
That's gonna be fire.
That's a big game. Yeah, that's a Oklahoma win. If you ask me, they're favored by 5.5. I'm taking Oklahoma on that one. I think there was one more that was pretty decent. Oh yeah, Missouri at Vanderbilt. That's gonna be a really good game actually. That should be a really solid game
as well. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be able to catch the entire IU game. Got to work tomorrow, which sucks. But I'll at least have it on the radio.
That does suck. One game that gives me a little bit of pause here, BYU. They're ranked 11th in the country. They're really good. Going to Iowa State. And they're underdogs. 2.5-point underdogs. Kind of interesting. Iowa State was really good. They were ranked pretty high at the beginning of the year, and then they kind of fell off. They had a couple bad losses.
Yeah.
We'll see how that game pans out. I'm kind of curious.
Maybe they're bouncing back.
One bet that I would be for sure on, Miami is playing at home versus Stanford. Miami is 28.5-point favorites. Take Miami minus 40.
Yeah.
Because after the loss that they just had last week.
Yeah. Well, the problem is what happened last week. The real Carson Beck stood up. Mm-hmm. He's like, hey, don't forget, guys, I love turning this ball over.
Yeah,
I love doing that.
He's got something big to prove this week. I think they're going to win by more than 28 points or 27, whatever it was.
I would definitely say it's going to be a very lopsided game. Dude, so we got game 1 tonight.
Yeah, I mean, in the most important news of all, probably.
World Series game 1 is tonight.
Dodgers.
I'm actually juiced up.
Dodgers, Blue Jays. The
reason why he said Dodgers twice because the Dodgers are taking game 1.
I don't know about that. It's in Toronto. I think Toronto's going to win.
Scared a bunch of Canadians, dude. Come on.
Blake Snell's on the mound. Trey Savage is going on the mound. I don't like that call. I know they did have a few days off, but maybe, you know what? I don't know. I guess it's hard to say, but Trey Savage just came out of a great game against Seattle. I mean, this kid. So this year, he has played again, and he has played in single A, double A, triple A, and now obviously started for the regular season and has now started in the postseason. This dude's journey this year is fucking
That's crazy.
Nuts. He's 22 years old.
Single A to, hey, you're starting in the World Series.
Yes. In the same season as a 22-year-old. This kid is
crazy. Dude, Paul Skeen's on a good team. I'm just going to say that real quick.
Yeah. I mean, this kid's he's playing really good ball right now. He's pitching great, especially in the postseason so far. I mean, he's got a 2-1 record. He's got 15 innings pitched. 4.20 ERA, not great, but a 107 whip, 22 strikeouts, only 6 walks. I mean, he's right there with someone like Blake Snell, 3-0 record and 21 innings pitched. He's got a way lower ERA, way lower whip, but 28 strikeouts, 5 walks, so not much higher there. It's really Toronto plays good at home. So they really play good at home, and
it's game 1, and obviously they're going to want some engagement. Take Shohei for a home run.
He was doing BP today, and just hitting fucking nukes off the back of the stadium. I saw the video.
I mean, it was absolutely insane. He just like plinking them. Yeah, right off like dead center field. Just knocking them.
He's absolutely nuts. I mean,
I don't know what it is about that guy. It's just it's the fact that he's artificially created or something like that. I don't know. Nuts.
Maybe he's betting on himself.
We do know Shohei likes to play around with some money.
Oh, that's right. There has been another big gambling scandal in the past fucking year with another sport. Like, it's all. I'm telling you, dude.
Dude, it wasn't him. It was his translator.
It was fucking Ippei Mitsuhara. Sure.
Come on, dude.
Sure, dude.
Come on.
That guy needs to start talking now.
He won't.
That guy needs to start talking.
I'm sure there's probably
now. He's gonna wind up dead.
If he does talk, that's the reason why he's not going to. He's like him and then his loved ones.
They might not take a chance. Even if he's sitting in jail, they might be like, dude, if this guy... Can you imagine if that happened? Imagine just from the scenario, like all this stuff now just came out about the NBA and how all the shit, how big of a deal this is. Can you imagine if all of a sudden Ippei Mitsuhara comes out and he's like, It was never me. I was framed. It was Shohei. Blah 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 blah.
He wasn't framed. He admitted to all of it. He's cooked. He cooked himself
after not admitting to it when he first got caught, and then also when Shohei was like, "What the fuck?" It was like backwards how it happened. When it first came out, he was like, something like, "Oh, he was like, oh, I didn't know he had a gambling problem," or he said, "I did know he had a gambling problem" or some shit, and then like. Couple days went by and some more stuff came out, and then all of a sudden Shohei was saying the opposite of what he'd said the first time. He's like,
"Yeah,
well, I didn't know he had a gambling problem or anything." Like it was like totally flipped, which one it was. But can you imagine if that happened though right now? If he just came out from prison and was like, "I just want to say Shohei did all of it and I was innocent," and then he dies.
Nah, I don't know if he died. I think it's at the point now where people are probably just like, "Yeah, okay." They'd be like, "Okay, pal." He's like.
I don't know.
You cooked yourself.
I don't know. I think a lot of people.
Well, you would definitely have that. You would definitely have. I mean, anyone with half a brain would be like, okay, yeah, Shohei's. It's obvious. You'd be like, huh, where'd $5 million go? That's weird. Like, okay, Shohei, you're not that stupid. You're not gonna be like, odd.
Well, that's what
no big deal. It's just $5 million. It's like, okay, dude. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Obvious, but like nothing he can do at this point. Shohei is an untouchable, and that's exactly what he's the face of the MLB. The MLB is going to do whatever they can to make sure it all goes away, and it already has. It's all gone away. It's done.
That's what I guess I'm getting at is like that's why it'd be crazy. Like that's why it'd be really funny to see the mad scramble to try and protect him again because it's like
there would be no protection.
Most
there's
people,
no situation where it'd ever come up again. He's
people.
Too big.
Well,
he's a big corporation. He's a big corporation. He's too big.
It could definitely come up again. He got fucking caught up in another scandal. Remember with the the home builder in Hawaii? That whole thing. It was like, all right, so this dude gets himself into trouble
twice. But again, what happened both times? All goes away.
Obviously, but now that the shit's all out in the limelight, it'd be very hilarious for someone like Ippei to come out and be like, again, "It was never me."
I feel like it's much deeper than that. It don't even matter. It'd be like people are gonna be like, "Hey. Shut up. These people are a scapegoat right now. This is over and done with. And that's it."
Yeah.
I think the FBI actually cares. They're so crooked too.
Yeah, we're gonna find out
Put me on a watch list.
A week and a half from now, it's gonna be like, and the United States has officially invaded Iran.
Yeah.
Like, oh wow, what do you know?
Yeah. Crazy. That's weird.
That came out of the blue.
Yeah. Never would have guessed.
Yeah, they attacked Israel and this happened.
I thought gas prices were high.
Yeah, all of a sudden they went from fucking $2.72 to fucking $3.59 overnight.
Yeah, that's
like,
odd.
What's going on here? That's kind of weird.
Super weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, Shohei for a home run tonight. Give it to me.
Yeah, totals at 7.5. Take the under.
The under, you think?
7.5 is very low. Over's favorited, but I'll be honest.
3-2 game.
I could see a 2-1 game. I could see a 1-0 game, if I'm being honest. Blake Snell's coming off a great pitching performance against the Brewers. Shut him down. And, I mean, realistically, it's the World Series. You got a lot of people. This tends to happen. It's game one. Lots on the line. Guys haven't been here before. There's so much pressure. There's so many cameras on. The lights are the absolute brightest.
Very bright.
It is. You are in a pressure cooker from this point on, whether you're up 2 games, down 2 games, down 3 games, tied in the series. Does not matter. These are guys who have not been here and done that. And even for the guys who have been here and done that, there's just as much pressure because everyone's looking at them going, hey, you've been here, done this. You should be performing really good right now. You should be familiar with this.
Yeah, you should know what to do in this situation.
Ask Tom Brady if he was nervous in his fucking 6th Super Bowl or in his 7th Super Bowl. Guarantee you he was still nervous. There's a lot on the line.
7 Super Bowl wins.
Yeah,
We win
obviously.
10
Yeah,
times.
yeah. But like, there's still, no matter what, the pressure's always there.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be a very low scoring affair. I think you're going to see a lot of guys typically in this situation. They take a lot of hacks at stuff that they wouldn't normally swing at. They're just, you can't help it, dude. Your adrenaline's
They want to
through
make
the roof.
that big play.
Yeah, your adrenaline's through the roof.
Yeah.
This is a very, very big moment for everybody. So I mean, especially a guy like a 22-year. What were you doing at 22 years old?
I was in college.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like, doing what on the weekends? Like, what do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean I was going to 219 every night or every weekend and just like getting drunk and watch sports.
Yeah. Talking shit on guys who are fucking living out a professional career.
No, that's what I say all the time. I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, dude, it's so funny. The average person just sits here and like, man, that guy sucks so bad.
Yeah.
And he's like, that guy's making $1 million. I'm sitting here on my couch drinking a beer, talking about how much he sucks.
Yeah. Meanwhile, while you were doing that, fucking around at 22, that was what, you're 26?
Yeah.
So 4 years ago, and fucking Trey Savage, a guy you've never even heard of, was meanwhile just putting in work. He was 18 years old while you were sitting at 219, and now he's pitching the fucking World Series. And the guy started in single A this year and managed to make it to. I mean, it's like.
I also think that's another thing that people struggle with, though. That's why you see so many people. Some people just need to realize that they don't got it. It's not that. I'm sorry, not anyone can just go out there and do that.
Mm-mm. No, absolutely not. And yeah, I wasn't dunking on you. I was just saying, like,
I get it. Yeah.
As a whole, like, the situation is like nuts because you think, like, what does that moment feel like for someone like this? He's like, because like, what was your mindset at 22? Like, I know my mindset was very similar. Like, I was just fucking hanging out, and doing whatever, having bonfires till 5 in the morning, and just
make some money and drink some beer.
Yeah, just doing jack shit. Meanwhile, I'm like, God damn, this kid's 22 years old. He's like, I'm fucking opening game 1 of the World Series. Like, bruh. Like, holy reality check, dude. Like,
I'm hyped, though, dude. I'm hyped. What time does that start? 7? 7:30?
7 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm super hyped.
Actually, I wonder what it's on. I wonder if they're going to, pigeonhole. I'm sure it'll be like TBS or something.
I want to say I think it was TBS.
Fox.
Okay.
Also, for the record, just to throw this out there, Toronto beat the Dodgers the last time they played them, August 10th, 2025. Toronto won 5-4.
Heck yeah.
Toronto's taking game 1. I think Toronto takes game 1.
We'll see.
I could see that. But you know what? I could see Shohei's home run being the thing that wins it. I said if it's a 2-1 game, I think Shohei comes up, it's a home run. That could be
hey, let's boost some ratings real quick.
I'm calling it now. I'm predicting it now. I'm not going to place this bet, but I'm calling it right now. This is the Shohei Ohtani, Max Muncy home runs tonight. That's the only 2 runs the Dodgers score tonight. Put it in the books.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Well, let's get this episode up so someone can possibly listen to it and get those bets in.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm about to piss my pants too.
All right, guys. Well, as always, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. Drop it a like. Don't forget to follow, like, comment,
share.
Yeah, share. Spread the word. Spread the word. Follow
spread the word. Spread your cheeks. What?
Please. Follow us on Instagram. And as always, again, thank you for listening. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Thanks.